How many of you have a dog at home? Raise your hand. Well, you are one of the 48 million dog owners in the US, and 80% of those dogs have bad breath, but less than 10% of their owners take them in to get a cleaning. I'm Brianna.
I'm Megan.
And I'm Lizzie.
And we are Sparkie Fresh.
How would you feel if your digestive system was failing and you had horrible, horrible smelling breath? Would you even go outside? Because I wouldn't. Well, this is how your dog at home is feeling right now. That's why we have created this solution, a peanut butter treat with a dip. Our dip comes in 3 flavors, strawberry, banana, and strawberry banana. Our treat only lasts 1 to 2 months, but our dip only lasts 3 weeks. We only have 9 treat ingredients overall. That's including our dip and our treat. 8 of the ingredients are in our treat, and 3 of the ingredients are in our dip. Our 3 ingredients in our dip are the water, honey, and freeze-dried fruits. In our treat, everything but our freeze-dried strawberries is in our treat. This is Maverick. Maverick is a 6-year-old golden retriever. He loves to sleep and loves long walks with his 2 brothers, Sunny and Blaze. Unfortunately, they can't be here today, but Maverick will be eating our treat today. His owner is Letty. She is the head vet tech and companion animal care. Shake. Shake. Other one. Fist bump. Fist bump. Other one, buddy. Our treat is also human friendly because of all the natural ingredients in it. So, and we have some samples for you guys to try if you'd like. Let's do this right. That's good. So, we know we have 2 competitors. One of our competitors is Greenies. Our product advantage over Greenies is actually our quality of ingredients. Our second competitor is Milkbone. Our product advantage over Milkbone would be our packaging and, again, our quality of ingredients.
Why did our business choose to create all-natural dog treats? Our business chose to create all-natural dog treats because our competitors like Greenies and Milkbones have harmful additives and artificial dyes that actually don't help the problem and just cause more harm. So our solution to that is our treat, the peanut butter treat with the dip on the side, which helps with dogs' gum and teeth health, digestive, as well as their smelly breath.
We are currently selling straight to the consumer in the North Fond du Lac school districts. That includes Horace Mann High School, Bessie Allen Middle School, Friendship Learning Center, and Trevor Way. Although we have recently met with Crystal, the owner of Victoria's Pet Nutrition in Fond du Lac.
Last week, our team got a chance to meet with Crystal, the owner of Victoria's, and she's been the owner for the past 10 years. She has a 4.9 overall review, and she had told us her business has been steady and successful without any downs. She even told us that we could have another business to reach out to, Happy Dog Barkery in Illinois. They have a treat with a sort of frosting on top that in the beginning our business would have loved to do, but without any harmful additives or artificial dyes. So recently we emailed them and asked if we could set up a time to call them so we could talk to them just like we did with Crystal. And as I said before, Crystal has a successful and steady business, which is great news for us because she might potentially become a retailer. So far, our team has made a profit of $325 so far, and they've sold to 29 people, 10 of them being repeat customers, and 1 of them being a person that buys every other week or every week. And while we've been walking around through the North Fond du Lac School District, we have only had 13 rejections when asking for pre-orders or selling.
In year 1, we are projected to make a revenue of $11,530. With a gross profit of $9,453, we are expected to make $4,482 in just year 1. By year 2, we are expected to grow by 310%, and by year 3, we are expected to grow by 510%, with revenue of over $293,093 and a net profit of $64,875. The U.S. dog treat market is valued at $50 billion. In our neighboring counties, there's over 54,000 organic natural buyers that fall under that market. We are expecting over $11,000 in revenue serving that market in just year 1.
$85,000. We are asking for $85,000, which will cover our startup costs and our COGS. Our startup cost, which includes our warehouse, oven, and baking supplies, and our COGS, which is also our cost of goods sold, which is our treat ingredients and our packaging. And this is also for 10% ownership. So for those of you who raised your hand earlier and can identify your dog with these problems, what is stopping you from buying Sparkie Fresh Dog Treats? Thank you.
Questions from the judges?
So let me ask you this. You've got different flavors that you're showing regarding this, but what testing have you done to determine what flavors dogs actually like? Because I can tell you I have a retriever. She is very picky with regard to what types of foods she'll eat. So what tells me that your wide range of flavors that you're choosing are really what the market is going to do for you?
I got this one. So we've done a lot of research on dogs and their favorite ingredient or flavors, I should say. And we've also, with our customers, we did a lot of interviews before we even started creating our product. And they told us a lot of the stuff that their dogs like particularly, which helped us, devolve in what treats or what flavors we did. And we also had test runs to see which dogs, if they liked it or not. So that's how we determined how we picked it.
But how did you do that with regard to knowing ingredients is one of your biggest competitions?
Sorry.
Well, because greenies, they have how do I explain it? They have artificial dyes and all that. So we decided to create bananas. We all know every dog loves bananas. If you open a banana peel, they're coming running to you asking for some of that. So we've had a lot of customers say oh, my dog loves bananas. Could I have that banana dip? And that's been one of our most popular one, along with strawberries, just because it's really fruity and it just makes the dog really want it.
Your revenue expectation for year 3 is pretty aggressive, and I guess I'm curious about how are you going to account for an expectation you're going to have more labor costs and production costs also as those demands rise. How are you going to deal with that?
Can you repeat the question?
Sure. Your revenue that you're expecting in year 3 is going to be a big jump. And what I'm anticipating then is as demand rises, you're going to have increased labor costs and production costs. How are you going to account for that?
Right now, for year 3, we have $30,000 set aside at least for labor to pay our employees. So that was included in the gross profit. So that our net profit is still with paying employees.
When you test it with the consumer, can you include your dipping sauce on the treat so I don't have to open dipping sauces to put it on the treat to get it to the dog? Or
So with our problem with that is that with our dip does have to be refrigerated. And that's one of the major things we've had to overconquer because we don't want any artificial in our treat. And we're able to do that with our dip is we would have to add artificial with that. So there's no, because we really wanted to do that in the beginning. We wanted to put a yogurt dip on top, but we were unavailable to do that without artificial. So that's why we were going to reach out. We already sent an email out to Happy Dog Barkery to see how they do that with their frosting with making it all natural. So that is one of our downs.
With your projections, how many people do you think it's going to require for you to bring into the company to help you out with your labor?
For our labor, how many? I believe that it's probably going to be about 10 people, probably, for year 3.
I was here the first time around. You guys were fantastic with your confidence and your presentation, and I really enjoyed it. It was really great to see your energy. You guys did a great job with the presentation.
Thank you.
Any other questions? All right. Thank you very much.